Howdy everybody, in this video I wanted to talk about augments that are in my opinion underrated or underused, or augments that once were good and still is good but they are maybe forgotten. This is not a rankings video, this is not top 10, but these are just augments that should be used more in my opinion. So let's go. Okay, the first augment is compact fuel tanks for Firebird. This augment raises the temperature and makes the heating rate way stronger than the base Firebird. From my memory, when this augment came out, I'm not sure what year it came out, but I do remember when people use it a lot with Firebird and Hunter, and I believe the overdrives were a new thing, so Firebird, Hunter, and compact fuel tanks augment would be meta and would be very strong. Would be definitely dominating combination, and still is to this day. You have these heat immunities and everything. Look at this: 400, 150, 150. This extra damage, this afterburn effect. You see, 50. The guy has 50. Oh, I think he might have immunity, but even people nowadays that they have immunities, you still deal a lot of damage. Look at this, and I can just go. I left him, and he dies, you see? So yeah, this augment, in my opinion, forgotten. Like, I don't see people use it. You see, this guy has Firebird Pulsar, other stuff, armor piercing, all these status effect augments. But this is, in my opinion, truly forgotten augment. Look at this. Okay, he has AP, but even though he won, he had Defender Drone, but he still takes damage. And he still takes damage. Look, and I even can know where he is because I can see the ticks, you see? Boom. And I have my overdrive. So yeah, this is definitely an underused augment in my opinion. Okay, the next augment that is underused in my opinion is Shock Freeze augment for freeze. So this makes freeze to freeze way more powerful than the base one, and it's so powerful it turns any tank into literally ice. They can't even move, and I don't really see people use it for sure. Like, good movement, fast tank. The critical is disabled as a disadvantage for this augment, but as I said, you can use a good movement for this augment to work properly, or you don't even need to kill them. Just for example, in CTF you can just freeze them and leave them as like an ice cube and take a flag or something, like I did a game before. I know Adrenaline augment is very popular for freeze now, and yes, on 1v1 when it comes to pure damage, Adrenaline is going to be stronger. That's a nice spin. However, it's not always about the pure damage. It's about speed, other aspects like being able to freeze people. And really, you can beat other people with this augment, not just because they have stronger augment when it comes to dealing damage. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, underused augment. And it works, it depends on the map. It works with slower holds too, so... Okay, the next augment that is underused in my opinion is Duplet for Hammer. It's not that badly underused. I see people use it, but it's like Blunderbuss. And you have 2 shots. So even if you miss one, you can finish enemies with the second shot. Yes, I use booster, but really you don't have to. Okay, this guy. Okay, you see, 1100. I'm sure it would be enough to one-shot, to two-shot them. You know what I'm saying? It's good for offense, good for defense, good for those quick peeks behind corners. Okay, 1900 critical. I'm sure it would be 15 or 1400 without booster. Okay, you see, 1700. The guy has 50 prot. Okay, there was no damage, but okay, let's switch to boosted damage. He doesn't. Okay, let's shoot Tesla. 900. And the reload isn't that bad. Isn't that much worse than the base one. Than the base turret. Let's see the damage with the 3000 damage with critical hits and Hornet's Overdrive. That's a really good combination. It's good for attack and defense too, as I said. So yeah, Duplet, very very good augment. You should try it out, and I'm sure it's purple. Ooh, I think it's purple rarity, so we can buy it or get from containers. You see, boom boom. Okay, boom boom. Let's go. Okay, there was no damage. Ooh, you should definitely check this augment. It's very fun. Alright, the next underrated augment in my opinion is the augment that I just made a video about on YouTube. Is Heavy Plasma Gun for Twins. The augment increases critical and regular damage by 35%, but the disadvantage is slower projectile speed. So you can kinda, on moving objects, you kinda need to pre-fire your opponents, but the damage definitely compensates. I don't use damage boosting drone, and look how much damage I do. There is splash damage too. Okay, 170 to 135. I mean 270 to 135. And Twins obviously shoots fast, so that compensates for projectiles, for slower projectile speed. Okay, look how much I need to pre-fire. Look, you see? Okay, 270. Who's shooting me, bro? Okay. Run from splash damage. I could have disadvantage of that myself. Okay, we survived. Now people run pulsars, people run plasma turbo accelerators on Twins, but this one is very good too. Good for attack, good for defense. You just need to keep that distance between you and your opponent because of splash damage. This guy freezes on every shot. Okay, nice double critical. Okay, can I get this guy? Goes behind. Look at that. 270. Having fast tank, you can compensate for the slow projectile speed. But yes, yeah, you should definitely check this augment out. It could get annoying. It could, you know, be a little higher skill augment, but just if you just like damage, you pick this one up. The next augment is one of my favorites. It's High Precision Aiming System augment for Smoky. It increases damage by a lot, slightly increases critical damage in exchange for slower bullets and slower reload. Look, 420, 840 damage. Smoky in general is underused turret, maybe for right reasons, I don't know. But check this augment. 1020. 1738 critical. That's critical without damage boosting drone. That's fast. I'm surprised he's okay. He healed. He should have been 2 shots. Okay, 600 damage on that Viking. I did a lot of damage on this range for sure. If you like Smoky but don't have the right augment, you can buy this one. It's in epic categories. You can buy one. Okay, okay, he stole my kill, but that would have been 2 shots. Okay, teammate move. Okay, that's a flip. Landing in style. Okay, that guy did not expect to get critical, but once you get critical, you see 2 shots. 2 shots. You see 1700 damage. Again, 2 shots. I'm 2-shotting a medium hull without damage boosting drone. That says a lot. There's a reason why I picked it up. It's for sure. And it's purple. So as I said, I'm repeating myself, but you can buy it. Again, 2 shot. Okay, he might have equipped double armor, but I'm 2-shotting consistently medium hulls. Okay, let's test this range a bit. For Smoke, it's quite decent range already, you know. Okay, the slow projectiles are annoying, but the damage compensates. It's like for Twins, it's like Heavy Plasma Gun, but for Smoky. Okay, this guy hide behind wall. I took half of his HP. Okay, my teammate finished him. That's nice. I should try to kill him. He got frozen. Okay, another pam double shot. 2 shots, that's all you need. Imagine if I was using Crisis or Booster. Okay, this guy 50 prot, 420, 420 with 50 protection. And Smoky shoots fast. This shoots faster than Thunder. It's very good. By the way, look at this tank. Look at these GT skins. It matches. This paint matches now ongoing celebration. Autumn celebration, autumn event. For sure, if you like Smoky, pick this augment. It's worth it. Okay, 1700 critical, 1700 critical. Yo, you just two-shot people. Like, what is this? Gauss? Bam, bam, two-shot, back-to-back two-shot. I know I'm annoying people. Okay, this augment might be the most underrated in the entire game. Shooting speed regulator augment for Vulcan. So first things first, what it does, it speeds up the shooting speed and slowing down when shooting speed by a lot, but increases critical and regular damage by 50%. Yes, Vulcan now is annoying with that slow turning speed in general, but look at it. You can have fun with Vulcan without using reinforced aiming transmission. Just if people in obviously perfect conditions would be when they just don't move. But look at the damage. 50%, 480. 480 damage. With Vulcan. At this rate of fire. It's really, really, really underrated. 240. As I said, in a perfect world, when they don't move, it works the best. It's really good if you have like healing a seed or something, but okay, this guy is what is this guy using? Oh, he's using no augment. In a perfect world, obviously, when nobody moves, this augment shines so well, but okay, got stunned. Okay, defender, let's test damage on defender drone. I have no supplies and I'm still doing that's a nice critical still. I mean 40 damage. You can now enjoy Vulcan so much even without reinforcing transmission. You see, I just beat defender drone. When they don't move, this augment shines the best. It's look, I'm now defending. You see? Look. Okay, I don't know how he died. 240 damage at this fire rate, and you don't need to be super accurate. You just spray. Okay, 400 critical. Imagine if I was supercharged by like Dictator or Harness Overdrive. That's how you can beat even Juggernaut too. I definitely would recommend heavy hull, like Titan, like this beautiful Titan steampunk skin. I mean, you don't need a skin, but I would recommend a heavy hull when pairing Vulcan. Oh, I got him. You see, it's really underrated. And 50 damage and 50% increase in damage. It's not just on paper looks good, but it actually works very well in game. Yeah, use like defender drone, like the drone that increases the HP, and like Dictator or heavy hull is the best. A little range test. 200, was that 720? Wow, that's a lot of damage. Underrated augment for sure. You can enjoy Vulcan, as I said, without reinforced aiming transmission. Alright, the next augment I truly believe is underrated, and you might think, what? Is Adrenaline augment for Striker. Well, now Adrenaline is really good for Freeze or Firebird, but it's good for Striker too. It's because Striker, yikes, it's because Striker is really good turret itself. You don't need Hydra to enjoy Striker, okay? It's really strong. Obviously, Adrenaline augment is blue, so you can buy it. But you see, full HP, which means Adrenaline doesn't even work. And what? 2500 damage. That means I just one-shot it. Light hull. And imagine increased damage. Okay. 969. I healed, so it should be less now. Again, that guy gets unlucky. The other battle, I just got 40 kills with striker adrenaline. Okay. See, I lose HP. That doesn't matter. You see, I just now received maximum adrenaline increase in damage because I'm below 35 or 25 HP. Look at the range too. Obviously, you need skills at this range, but adrenaline augment for striker is also extremely good. Try it for sure, not just on Firebird or Freeze, but on striker too. I'm using heavy hold, so when I take damage, there's a less chance of dying. Okay, you see again critical, and I just took advantage of adrenaline augment because I'm hurt. My tank is hurt, not full HP. See, 1000 damage, 1400, 400, almost 2 shot at that guy, and you get critical a lot too. Striker with adrenaline deals so good. Okay, test, okay? Ooh, 700 damage per rocket on a guy with a defender drone. 700. 700. And you have 4 rockets flying this fast. You have splash damage too. Look, 1200. And I'm full HP now. See, 1200 critical. Adrenaline for striker is good just because striker itself is good, so just slap that augment on. Okay, 23% protection, 700 damage. Okay, use overdrive, get a pentakill maybe. Nice, okay. At 1800 damage. 1800 damage. That guy got hit by a critical. Amazing augment. It's just an adrenaline. No, it's not. Striker adrenaline. Try it out for sure. Look at this. Just joined 9 kills. Alright, so this augment is for people who say that railgun is no longer fun. The augment is called Electromagnetic Accelerator Scout. So you basically shoot faster for lower damage. This augment is so good for people who are not used to play with railgun because obviously railgun is a higher skill turret. So even if you miss a shot, you get another one quickly. The damage is decreased, but you see 2200, that's not even critical. And I'm not using damage boosting drone. Damage is reduced, but railgun has in general high damage, so slightly reduced is not an issue, while having faster reload and faster shooting warm-up speed. Okay, that would have been a critical. It's really fun, really rewarding, and you get punished less if you miss a shot. See, boom, it's like Death Herald, that maybe. It reminds me of Death Herald augment, but you don't need to get a kill to get faster reload. Ooh. You see? That's 2000 damage. 2000 damage with fire rate like this. $700. Okay, guy with a shield. 780. Another 780. And it's a higher chance to get double, triple kills because you're gonna be ready to shoot in more situations. 22. Again, critical is way over what you need to do damage for light hull, right? Definitely try this augment, it's really fun. Ah, that feeling when you aim at someone with Gauss and you lose them out of your sight. This augment is called hacked aiming processor for Gauss. It gives so much more aiming recovery time. Look, I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna try my best to demonstrate. Basically, if you lock on someone and they go behind a wall, my aiming still gets stuck on whatever percentage I lost them. Okay, let's try to see the recovery time. You see, that's half. That's half. Still half. Okay, 1500 damage. 1600. Look, I look away. I come back. I still hold. I still hold, and I still hold. And damn, you see that? There was not a lot of damage. He had shield and protection, but did you see that time? It's so fun. It's so good. It's so rewarding. It is so helpful. Okay, I look away. I still have him on like 80% of charge. You see? Did you see that? Hacked aiming processor. It gives so much more recovery time. It's so good. It's so helpful. Really, really good augment. Really under... You don't need super solenoids. It's not all about the damage. It's about recovery time. Because obviously sniping shot deals more damage. You see? I still hold him. Boom. There is no way that would be possible with regular Gauss. Okay, the next augment I wanted to talk about, and I don't think people know how good it is light capacitors augment for shaft. So basically what it does is makes your charge rate and the recharge rate for snipes faster, and it also gives you faster horizontal aiming speed so you can track people faster. It's basically for close range sniping. It's not like for D shots up close, but for actual sniping up close. Their damage is slightly reduced, but you can quick scope them. You see 2600 damage. How am I missing this? Okay, finish with this one. If you like quick scopes and just... Okay, that was... Okay, that's... You see 5000 damage, and that's reduced damage. And I'm not using damage boosting drone. 5000 damage. That's reduced. It's definitely so good and underrated. You just... Because you snipe them, you still... It's a shaft. You still snipe them up close. It's just so much faster, so much easier. You see I can snipe him. 19, how much damage of us? You can, and you can instantly shoot the smaller shot. Okay, he escaped. Okay, but look how fast I'm recharging too. Steps on my mine. Can I finish him? Snipe this guy. Ooh, almost got him with overdrive too. Both of them. So this augment is more aggressive augment. If you like aggressive playstyle, but like Shaft, and Shaft is obviously the most aggressive turret, right? You don't need to have rapid fire augment, the triple shot one. Try this one, quick scope them. You see, boom, 5000 damage. And you see that horizontal speed? Did you see how fast that was? And look, this is CP in this map. Boom. 1200, he must have protection. Very underrated augment. Boom, almost got him. Imagine killing him right now. It's aggressive. It's definitely for more aggressive people. More aggressive playstyle. Enjoyers and everything. Okay, let's get a couple more kills. Boom, 1400 damage. And I can shoot these smaller ones. Okay, it's not enough for smaller ones. What about sniping them? 2200, 600, these two. Yo, that yield is so strong, like what? If not overdrive, he would be dead. The guy with 50, okay, he knows he's strong against me. Okay, can I imagine charging one snipe shot before dying? Okay, let's test range now. 2400, not bad. The guy has 50 against me, so for sure light capacitors augment. It recharges after shot 2 so fast. Boom. 1500 on a guy with defender. And I can snipe again. Let's snipe someone up close. This guy. 3900. That snipe is Sida. I missed. Anyway, this augment is amazing for sure for close range sniping. Very good and very fun. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this list. This is not a ranking video, this is just reviewing augments. Let's just augments that are underused and should be more appreciated in my opinion. 4000 damage. How long it took to generate me this shot? 1 second? Wow, so underrated. Very powerful augment for sure.